best dads get promoted to grandpa. Are you a grandpa yet?
Yes.
About time your kids started having sex.
Juice!
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reacts. I'm Corbin.
I'm Rick.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thank you to Ridhi Sports on Patreon. Follow his official Twitter account. Subscribe and hit that like button.
I get to spend time with my little grandbabies today.
You have grandkids?
They're Pop and their Nana. Get to go spend time with them. It was really cute because Ashley called me this morning and I got to see all of them, but Evelette and Leviel, they were so excited that we're coming to see them today. Makes my heart happy.
Today, Vikrant Messi has a new film trailer that dropped. It's called The Sambar Report, or some...
I think it's Sabarmati.
Ah,
yeah.
Vikrant Messi.
I prefer the Sambar Report.
What's your Sambar report?
Yeah, it's an evening report on the condition of sambars in the region. The Sambar Report. It's mushy.
भारत का रहने वाला हूं, भारत की बात सुनाता हूं।
मैडम, थैंक यू फॉर प्लांटिंग योर फेथ इन मी।
2002 का वक्त था।
तुम इंग्लिश बोल लेते हो? नहीं सर, पर मैं हिंदी में बहुत अच्छा कर सकता हूँ।
हिंदी वालों के लिए थोड़ा सख्त था।
I hope I fulfill and live up to your journalistic excellence.
Yours faithfully, with regards. नहीं बोलोगे?
सिर्फ अंग्रेजी पत्रकार ऐसे दिखते थे।
हिंदी मीडियम लड़कों की किस्मत में ना सिर्फ इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग कोर्स होता है, इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं।
वो हिंदी भी अंग्रेजी में लिखते थे। फिर एक ऐसा तूफान आया, सब कुछ चला। मैं और मेरे देश का शून्य पल। मैं टूटा, मैं गिरा, सब बिखर गया।
The train met with an accident.
पूरा देश आप जो कहती हैं उसे 100% सच मानता है। झूठ बेच रहे हैं आप। आपने जो देखा गोधरा में मेरे साथ दुर्घटना थी वो।
फिर पता चला कि शून्य से इंसान।
Journalism is not just about facts. There are protocols and processes.
बंद कर अपनी अंग्रेजी और अपना ज्ञान।
सिर्फ ऊपर बढ़ता है।
मैं एक रिपोर्ट कर रही हूँ साबरमती एक्सप्रेस पे। Will you come with me?
50,000 दे दो, जो बोलोगी करूँगा। ये क्या है?
काम करने के लिए। ये?
काम पे ध्यान देने के लिए।
कोचरा में क्या कर रही हो?
विस्थापित।
मैं कह रही थी विस्थापित। विस्थापित? सीधी सादी हिंदी में नहीं लिख सकते थे।
यही तो विडंबना है आज हमारे देश की, कि सीधी सादी हिंदी टेढ़ी लगती है और वो टेढ़ी मेढ़ी अंग्रेजी सीधी लगती है। बाकी के डिब्बों में आग नहीं लगी।
ये बात दबाने की नहीं, उछालने की है।
तो लोग भड़केंगे कुछ महीने में इलेक्शंस।
किस तरफ घुमाना चाहते हैं आप इस केस को? According to this report, it was 100% an accident. तुम्हें हंसी आ रही है?
यार इतना गंदा जोक मारने से पहले बता देती।
दारू बर्बाद कर दी मेरी।
ये दोनों कहानियां जानबूझकर फैलाई गई।
उस आग में सैकड़ों लोगों ने अपनी रोटियां सेकी, लेकिन उनके बारे में किसी ने कोई बात नहीं की। हम करने आए हैं।
What the hell do you think you're doing?
मेरी ये बात नहीं समझ में आई कि इतने बड़े देश में इतनी बड़ी बात को कोई छुपा कैसे गया?
इतिहास गवाह है, देश हो या इंसान गिर के ही संभलता है।
आग कैसे लगी?
अभी तक पता नहीं चला।
नहीं देखा।
नहीं पता।
झूठ का कितना भी लंबा दौर हो, उसे सच ही बदलता है।
गोधरा का सच खा के बैठ गए। एक दिन देश का बच्चा जवाब मांगेगा तुमसे।
Huh. What an interesting trailer.
Obviously, it looks like it's based off real events, right?
Right.
But it looked like it could be really interesting. Obviously, journalistic movies aren't new.
Yeah, right, of course.
But they've done well. They could be some of the most, I mean, even stories that everybody knows about.
Right.
Like, it was a series, but the O.J. Simpson kind of story, or the Watergate that's been done a billion
times. Just a few years ago,
Yeah.
The Post came out. I mean, and it's been done almost every decade since the 70s.
Everybody knows that story, but
Well, that's what's cool is every 10 years or so you get a new audience because, for example, there was when The Post came out, there were kids who were 9 and 10 who would have no interest in it. Give them a decade, they're now 19 and 20. They might they might not have heard that story yet.
Well, yeah, because like obviously I wasn't born, but I heard that story a lot, and so a lot of these films teaches you kind of new things about the specifics, and you're like, wait, what?
Which is why it's so important to get it right.
Yeah. But like the O.J. Simpson thing as well. I was 1 or 2 maybe, I think, when it happened. It was 91, 92 ish. When O.J. Simpson happened.
Yeah, in that ballpark.
It was somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But I learned. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Not like
they did a great job.
He killed him. He didn't, because the golf didn't fit, so you got to quit.
Of course. But the series, having been there and experienced it, they did an excellent job of portraying it in the ways that it was at the time.
But yeah, there's a billion movies about journalistic stuff. There's a really famous one about, there's a lot of films about Watergate.
Oh, yeah.
But like there was one early 2000s, I want to say. Who was it? What was it called?
A journalistic one?
Yeah, about kind of Watergate, Washington Post, obviously Washington Post. I forget what it was called. They've done it.
You're not thinking of The Post?
No, not the most recent one.
If you go way back, there was one that was done with Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman called All the President's Men, which
that's what I'm actually.
That's the one you're thinking of.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that
2000s.
No, it was
90s.
All the
80s?
President's Men was
80s?
Might have been one of the first to depict Watergate.
It was a great
film. All the President's Men is one of the best dramas. Another one that's a really good drama that's like this is damn it, it's the one that with Michael Keaton, and it's about the church and pedophilia.
Oh,
it's like a one-name title to it, and it was.
You seen Mark Ruffalo?
Yep, Ruffalo's in it.
Yeah,
Tucci's in it.
Yep. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it was in a lot of the conversations for awards season, rightly so.
Awful.
But what I find interesting about this is not just the subject matter, but stylistically, it's listed as a drama and thriller. But they wanted to showcase in the trailer that this has some moments of levity and humor in it. It's predominantly a drama, but it looks like there's going to be some natural aspects that are going to give you some occasional humor and laugh. And obviously, him in it raises the bar of interest because we know what he can do.
He's making
really
good choices.
Choices
as an actor, since like I think his big come up in Musiper, obviously. I know he was around before that, but like that really like catapulted him, obviously.
Yeah.
But and now he's just in the stratosphere with 12th Fail and all that kind of stuff.
He reminds me of the choices that have been made over the years, and he's making those choices now of Raj Kumar Rao.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Similar types of films.
And a fantastic actor.
Yeah, great actor.
Gives his all. You can see a lot of the emotion on his face. He has a very sincere face. And so that helps with like empathy and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Even though we've seen him also be like really evil and as well. And so I think he has a good amount of range.
Yep. Really enjoy watching him.
And so this, especially since it's telling showcase the events of the morning of February 27th of 2002 aboard something Express.
Yeah, the Sabarmati Express near the Gujarat railway station in Gujarat.
Is this like a story everybody knows? Kind of like a Watergate, or kind of like a...
I think for sure people in
Gujarat.
Gujarat. They know the story for sure. I don't know how many people throughout India as a whole know about it. But that's, again, one of the most wonderful things of storytelling in cinema is the fact that you can bring things from the past to light that folks might have forgotten.
Yeah.
And won't, hopefully. So... very interested. It's coming out the same week as Kungava.
Yeah. Different audiences for sure.
Totally different audience.
Different audiences. But
totally different audience.
Who needs journalism? Am I right?
We don't need the press.
America's.
We don't need. Who needs free press? Who needs press in general?
Who needs democracy? Anyways, let us know what you thought about it. If you and anything else we need to know down below.
Juice!